Hey everybody, we're back, and we do have a show for you.
Yay!
And as you know, we're putting our show on some of the other platforms while we're waiting. Yes?
What?
Are we ready?
No.
Okay.
Getting
then
there,
Then I'll play some more.
Somehow I missed. Oh, I didn't miss it. All right. Now we're ready. Hey, Mom. Mom's on. Michael, I see Michael popping up there. Hi, Michael. If you're joining us, just drop us a line so we know that you are there. And I just wanted to adjust that a little bit so we can see more of Kurt's guitar. Oh, nice.
Alrighty, so we got Walls of Fire, Hills of Ice. Pull out on the shoulder, driver, let's turn around for home. We've been on this road so long, I'm feeling all alone. Oh, heaven might be the road to heaven, might be the road to hell, with my hands so shaky and my eyes so red. Driver, I can't tell. Drive on, driver, drive me back home. Walls of fire and hills of ice can't keep me here alone. I wanna see my woman, see my little girl. If I see them one more time, I'll see my whole darn world. Oh, it might be the road to fortune, driver, might be the road to fame, and it might be the road to one more town where no one knows my name. Drive on, driver, drive me back home. Walls of fire and hills of ice can't keep me here alone. Well, sometimes I sing for money, driving, sometimes I sing for love, and sometimes I don't want to sing at all. That's when this road gets tough. Oh, I feel like some fallen angel singing into an empty night. So did you notice my bad grammar?
Oh, never.
I was so proud of myself. You know, I said to myself, I want to sing a country song, and I got it. I mean, the words came out. It don't, you know, it don't.
It don't.
It don't.
It don't matter.
It did.
It
did.
does?
It did.
It do?
See, most people know really it should be doesn't, and people know that. It's just this is perversity at work.
Okay.
That people deliberately make
I know.
grammatical mistakes, and you know, vote for fascists. That's also part of that.
Okay, well, I have to do one thing before we go to the next song.
What's that?
Hi, Judy.
Hi, Judy.
Hi, girly. Oh, dear. Okay,
So
that was fun.
here's a newish song, and it's a newer song. We've also just put another part in. This is called Von Lindemann's Engine, and I think if you listen carefully to it, I think you might be very surprised to what's actually going on in the song. Champagne is poured as we all raise a cheer. We carry Von Lindemann high. We all start to dance through the streets of the city as diamonds fall out of the sky. We've cleaned up our city, once covered in soot. Now the coal remains under the ground, and the sound of small diamonds that shimmer and hiss are the loudest industrial sound. The oceans got higher, the hurricanes blew, while the starving outnumbered the poor. Now Von Lindemann's engine is clearing the sky, and the CO2's falling once more. Maybe I'm in a coma, hooked up to some sparkling machine. But if that's true, don't wake me. I'd much rather dance in my dream. Please, doctor, the diamonds, they shimmer and hiss in my sleep. The wind and the sun and the hydrogen algae and the tides and the currents provide the energy driving Von Lindemann's engines, the source of our glittering pride. All nature's our goddess, or so we'll pretend. Now we're freed from the black fossil yoke, and we've also two demons that live underground, demon brothers together called Coke. Maybe I'm in a coma, hooked up to some sparkling machine. But if that's true, don't wake me. I'd much rather dance in my dream. Please, doctor, the diamonds, they shimmer and hiss in my sleep. the champagne is pouring, we all raise the cheer. We carry von Lindemann high. We all start to dance through the streets of the city as diamonds fall out of the sky. And that was called von Lindemann's Engine. And do I have a capo in here?
On the table there's that one.
And a better one in my pocket. This next piece is called the Hammer and the Cross. The hammer, of course, for those of you who don't know, is the symbol of Thor. It is a pagan device on the cross. I think you all know. It's the thing that Constantine saw up in the sky.
I want to say hi to John Walsh too. Hi John, thanks for joining us.
Trust in a lost friend. Will a song about promises kept ever ring through the hall? Now the oath breaker's song, it's a curse down the years. It's the only song I know. Shields once were embossed with a hammer and the cross. When the lambs grew fat and the summers ever were fair, but the reaping grows grim where the reed hooks all our swords, and the harvest now has begun. A storm tumbled the pine, drove the oak leaves astray, when the long ships beached by the bay. Burned then was the hall, the shield hung roof tree so tall, and the blackened stones of our breached walls were all that remained. A cloud conquered the sun, all our shadows stolen away. Now our ashes rise with the wind. The brambles grew wide on the old trodden way, while the horn blast sounds down the days. voices kept echoing through the hall. Now the oath breaker's song, it's a curse down the years. It's the only song I know. A storm tumbled the pine, drove the oak leaves astray. When the long ships beached by the bay.
Yeah.
Way too long. I couldn't wait to leave it behind. Wind made me numb and the snow made me blind. When winter broke, I felt the urge to move. Like the spring, I was soon gone away. Green leaf things I barely saw, streams breaking through their icy jaws. I got myself caught up in the motel go round, and the summer, it flew by me too. And I found out that being away was being away too long. And the bright lights shone on me, and I thought that I could see. But oh, how they blinded me. I went to her house when leaves began to fall on the road where she lived with her friends. I met at the door, he told me all I had to know. Oh, how the cold wind cut through me. And now as that cold wind blows in her face, and the snow on the ground my footsteps has erased, I'm south of the line where I won't see that snow, but the coldness still cuts through my skin. And I found out that being away was being ago, how they blinded me. And I found out that being away was being away too long. Oh yeah, I found out I'd been led astray by sweetly misleading song. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. My. Yeah,
nice.
that was way too long. We haven't done
Yes.
that in the dog's age.
And I want to say hi to Mary Taylor. Thank you, Mary, who's joined us. And Brian Knapp. Hey, Brian.
Brian, yay!
Yay, it's good to see you too. And if you have joined us, just drop us a line so we know you're there. If you write a note for us, then later on when we read through them, we'll answer you. We always like doing that.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great to hear from people. It really
It
is.
yeah.
Like Brian. Brian is somebody almost from another lifetime, right? I know Brian from Duck Soup,
We have
and I think Brian also worked with us in the Wanderers for a while, doing maybe perhaps lights or something. Let us know. I don't remember. Oh yeah, it's poem time.
Yes, so
This is what Joe Giglio, my friend Joe Giglio, calls the Poetry Corner.
Yes.
And since I mentioned Joe's name, he has a wonderful show on Sunday afternoons
Excuse me.
at 2 o'clock. That's Joe Giglio, and it's on his Facebook page. He appears magically at 2 o'clock, just like that. There's a guy with a guitar playing amazing jazz, and using his jazz chops to enrich popular songs that you probably know. So it's really a pleasant afternoon. As I always like to say, I run it from my Bluetooth phone into my house stereo so that we can hear it throughout the house. Okay, I have a couple poems that kind of relate a little bit to education and teaching specifically, and also education in the real world. The first poem I'm going to do for you is sort of education in the real world. This is a poem written by Forrest, a poet I don't know a lot about. I briefly found out he was born in 1946, and he's still on the planet, so he's a 76-year-old writer. This, by the way, is a wonderful anthology of poems put together by Billy Collins. It's Poetry 180. It's got a lot of really nice and gentle on your brain poetry. Forrest Hamer, lesson. It was 1963, or 4, summer, and my father was driving our family from Fort Hood to North Carolina in our '56 Buick. We'd been hearing a lot about Klan attacks, and we knew Mississippi to be more dangerous than usual. Dark lay hanging from the trees the way moss did, and when it moaned light against the windows that night, my father pulled off the road to sleep. Noises that usually woke me from the rest, afraid of monsters, kept my father awake that night too. And I lay in the quiet, noticing him listen, learning that he might not be able always to protect us from everything and the creatures besides, perhaps not even from the fury suddenly loud through my body about his trip from Texas to settle us home before he would go away to a place, no place in the world, he named Vietnam. A boy needs a father with him. I kept thinking, fixed against noise from the dark. That was Forrest Hamer. Reminds me of Martin Luther King in Letter from a Birmingham Jail, describing what it was like to drive through the South with his family. And his kids asking him, Daddy, why can't we stay in a motel like everyone else? Very pointed in. The reason why is because they wouldn't have been let in. Let me see, what's the next page number? 156. This is a... the other way. Thank you.
The numbers go in order.
156. Okay.
While you're looking for the page, I see Marilyn Barton. Hi, Marilyn. And Eric Fetty. Hi, Eric. Thanks for joining
Cheryl,
us,
I can't read
guys.
the numbers. Would you find it?
Sure.
The numbers are too small.
I would love to find the numbers. There we go.
Thank you. Okay, this is called Gratitude to Old Teachers. And Marilyn, since you're there, I'm going to dedicate this to you. Gratitude to Old Teachers. This is by Robert Bly. When we stride or stroll across the frozen lake, we place our feet where they have never been. We walk upon the unwalked, but we are uneasy. Who is down there but our old teachers? Water that once could take no human weight. We were students then. Holds up our feet and goes on ahead of us for a mile. Beneath us, the teachers, and around us, the stillness. Kind of interesting. Maybe I should read that again, because I think that bears reading. When we stride or stroll across the frozen lake, we place our feet where they have never been. We walk upon the unwalked, but we are uneasy. Who is down there but our old teachers? Water that once could take no human weight. We were students then. Holds up our feet and goes on ahead of us for a mile. Beneath us, the teachers, and around us, the stillness. Okay. I like that. That's really cool. And this next one is a favorite of mine. We have a daughter who's now 30 years old. But, she wasn't always 30 years old. And we had a child here in our chicken coop house.
Talk louder, John. John T. Walsh Jr. says he can hardly hear you.
Oh, okay, John. Oh, great.
So no mumbling.
Alrighty, then I will speak this poem very loud. This is by Phillip Booth, and it's called First Lesson. We also relate on this because we spend a lot of summers in watery places. Lie back, daughter. Let your head be tipped back in the cup of my hand, gently, and I will hold you. Spread your arms wide. Lie out on the stream and look high at the gulls. A dead man's float is face down. You will dive and swim soon enough where this tide water ebbs to the sea. Daughter, believe me, when you tire on the long thrash to your island, lie up and survive. As you float now where I held you and let go, remember, when fear cramps your heart, what I told you. Lie gently and wide to the light year stars. Lie back, and the sea will hold you. Beautiful. So, let's play some music.
Yes.
Yeah, every time I read that poem, it just
teary.
It does.
Yeah.
It's just
We did spend a lot of time on the water with our daughter.
very personal for me, I guess.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So while Kurt is changing to his other guitar, I'll remind you that we have a website, kurthenry.com, where you can see what's coming up on our schedule. We do have a couple of outdoor live shows coming up in October. October 1st in New Paltz and October 8th in Peekskill. We also have CDs for sale, and anyone who purchases a CD from our website, we match the price and we send that money off to a local food pantry. So if you don't have have our CDs. Go ahead and check them out. Maybe you'd like to buy one or two.
Okay, this is is the basis of my economic plan if I ever become president. The basic message is we have so much crap already. So. Hang on, I gotta get rid of that. Oh, that's so much better. There's just a little time in the sun, so take a minute, free from the run. We're locked within it, the one database. You can feel it, controlling the pace. We're caught upon a wheel, let's cut a better deal. I feel like slowing down. Feel like slowing down. It's an illusion, that product I need. They're all abstractions, those numbers I read. It's a delusion that business must grow. And my reactions are starting to slow. We're running out of time, our tragedy unwinds. I feel like slowing down. Feel like slowing down. Life can be so simple, spending most of the time. Luxury or leisure, what's your bottom line? Look to your obsession, that shiny thing you hold. There is no possession, everything must go. Yeah, it will surely go like this it goes. Sifting hours, my honey and me. Golden voices go out from the tree. We see the flowers, we're seizing the day. We're making choices to do it this way. It's freedom from the wheel with time enough to feel. Life is slowing down. I feel it slowing down. So take a minute, watch it unwind. The GMP's just a part of our minds. We're caught within it, the one database. You can feel it, controlling the pace. Invested in our chips, our vital interest slips. I feel like slowing down. I feel like slowing down. On a dying planet, must we be diseased? Hooked upon a habit, planting poison seeds. Can we shrink production, expand our leisure time? Stop the cheap seduction, open up our minds, yeah. Educate our minds, open up our minds. Educate our minds, like this it goes. So that was called GNP. This next one is kind of a funny song. It's actually a danceable song, and I've always had this problematic relationship with dancing. So it's probably for the same reason I trip over guitar cables and can't find pages in books and so forth.
Thanks again for joining us, and thanks for dropping us a line too. We love hearing from our friends. It's nice to have friends, such nice friends as you folks.
Gets lonely here out in the swamp. My God. And what do we got here? We got whatever happened.
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Now keep the tempo up in this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wander aimlessly down empty streets, wondering whatever happened to our love. I keep on hoping, love, that we will meet. Suddenly I realize I won't be enough. The years go by, I know we tried, but it's not good enough to cry. Your angry words ring loud and true. But now and when I think again, and I remember back to when our lives together seem so new. Like you don't even know me. Talk all to the man who's trying to be me. I see you stepping out, you seem so proud, dancing. Whatever happened to our song? I see you running with a whole new crowd. Baby, it's plain to see you moved along. Act like you know me from somewhere. I see that you don't want to show that you still care. I've got my own life now, I'm doing fine, really. I'm doing everything I want. The things I'm doing take up all my time. Can't you see I'm really quite content you're gone? Years go by, I know we tried, but it's not good enough to cry. Your angry words ring loud and true. But now and when I think again, and I remember back to when our lives together seem so new. Moments pass with a sad recollection. Distantly, I can see your reflection. Moments pass with a sad recollection. Distantly, I can see your reflection. Yeah, whatever happened? There's a lot to that title. It has a double meaning.
Okay, you want to turn the page there?
Yeah, turn the page. I may need a couple of words for this one, might I?
Yes.
Yeah. This is called A Long Way from Sunday. In a starched white shirt, frightened and alert, another body tossed on emotion, churning all around, the organ's churling sound. I tossed upon the rocks of devotion, till I noticed the sun, the broken stained glass cup was upon the tide of tomorrow. I'm a long way from Sunday, and I'm on my own. I'm a long way from Sunday, and I found my home. Rockets raining down, fire burns the towns. Why must we die for our illusions? Sons of Abraham devastate the land, mouthing ancient words of delusion. Let the temples fill with dust, let swords and armor rust, let reason light the road to tomorrow. I'm a long way from Sunday, and I'm on my own. I'm a long way from Sunday, and I found my home. Sunday in my town, the children all come down. We're passing poison round each generation. There will come a day I can almost pray, reason's light will shine on every nation. When we notice the sun, broken stained glass come, we'll rise upon the tide of tomorrow. We'll be a long way from Sunday, from Mecca and Rome. Promised land lies before us if we share our home. I think it's time for a little home guitar read there. Let's see.
What
No, I
happened?
didn't knock it off the string.
Oh,
That
I
is
thought
really
what you were
strange.
looking at.
Yeah, it's. Did you hear that funny buzz?
Yeah.
Let's see if it's still doing it. turn it down so it's new.
Sounds right.
Sounds right now. It was yeah, it was a little off on the bridge piece. Okay, ooh, yeah, we got Same Jack. So this song, I just want to make sure I actually really, you know what, I really can't trust this. I'm gonna have to look at this later, so I'm gonna switch.
Okay, we're gonna switch guitars.
You're gonna
Just
switch
to make
guitars.
sure that things work out okay. Sorry, John Walsh.
Well, as John was
We're going
enjoying the
to,
drench.
he was, yes.
Yeah, it sounded real good, but that E string was really sort of lying on the frets there.
Yeah, so,
Well, we
hey, Craig just joined us. Hey, Craig. You can, let's see. Oh, we have to mention shows while you're
Yeah.
swapping
Great
guitars.
idea.
We have Craig Ellis, who just joined us, does a live show on Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock. You can find him on a platform called streetjelly.com. And then our friend Joe Giglio also has a show on Sundays, but Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock. And you can find him on Joe Giglio, his page, Giglio is how you spell his last name. Fabulous guitarist. Did some nice, who did you do? Charlie Parker today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
Bird.
lots of other great songs. They're always fun to listen to. So check out our friends' other live shows on Facebook and on streetjelly.com.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Now-
Let's see.
This is without a sound check to make sure.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh
hopefully,
yeah.
hopefully, the
Well,
last
this guitar is
songs will
about
be
a
fine.
third louder.
couple of songs. One song. What time is it? One song.
Yeah.
What time?
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do.
Okay, so we're going to finish up with Same Jack,
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea.
most likely. Okay, now I have to remember what I'm doing here.
Let's get a little.
Okay. You satisfied with that?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay. A little more tuning.
Well, this has been sitting on the rack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You heard I'm back on the street. I just got back to town. And it's no surprise, baby, you're still hanging around. You said I wasn't no good. You feel good. And now you tell me, baby, you just misunderstood. You can stop all your talk. I won't hear anymore. And you can hit the road, just let me show you the door. Heard you was living real good. Heard you was having a time. You got the champagne, baby, cocaine and bottles of wine. Well, I'm the same. 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 Don't just stand there. I got work to do, and the first thing, baby, is getting over you. Jack. I'm the same Jack. I'm the same Jack. Don't just stand there, I got work to do. And the first thing, baby, is getting over you. I found work on the road. I got my tools in the sack. And I can swing a hammer, baby, don't mind breaking my back. I didn't gamble or drink. I got the cash for the rent. I'd like to wish you luck, let you borrow my tent. I'd like to wish you luck, baby, let you borrow my tent. Thank you so much. That was called The Same Jack. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We hope to see you next Sunday night.
Yes.
And this last song doesn't have a name. It's just a little instrumental ditty.
Oh, but we
I
do.
know. It's the 9 Mile Swamp end theme.
End theme that goes with our fancy technological ending. Our credits. Here come our credits. Hi, Doreen. Hi, Diane. Thank you. It's good to see you guys. And we are so grateful that you could make it to our 9 Mile Swamp show. Thank you, Michael. And this side is especially for Joe and Shelio. Steer straight. Thanks, John. You don't really have to hang around for this long acting. It's good practice. Seeing if I can keep the sign straight. Have a great rest of the week. Be short and love your dogs. Lots of treats.